The information provided on this website and in our communications does not constitute financial advice and as such should not be relied upon. We recommend speaking to a qualified mortgage advisor to assess your individual circumstances before making any decisions. Your home may be repossessed if you do not keep up with payments on your mortgage.
Hiya, ready for the next question? Let's have it. How do I pay stamp duty? Well, very, very quick answer to this one. Your solicitor does it. So if you've bought a property and stamp duty, or to give it its full title, stamp duty land tax is payable, then that is taken care of by your solicitor or conveyancer, and it's paid once the property purchase completes. So they look after it for you, you pay them, and they pay the government. Okay, ready for the next question? Let's see it. What is a mortgage prisoner? Okay, quite a hot topic, although maybe not as hot as it used to be. A mortgage prisoner, as the name would suggest, is a specific set of circumstances that causes somebody to be trapped into a mortgage product. It was brought about by the credit crunch back in 2008. After all the investigations and everything was done, basically new affordability rules were put in place, both for banks and for people. So for when you're looking to buy, get a mortgage to buy a house, you had to do certain stress rates to make sure that anything could be affordable. So what happened was, if you imagine the situation, if you're caught in a mortgage with maybe a higher interest rate at the moment, when that happened, and then affordability, new affordability rules kick in, it means that you have the strange situation where you would probably not be allowed to borrow the amount of money that you currently owe because of the new affordability rules. So when it comes time to change your mortgage, you might be trapped in a higher rate, paying a higher payment, but because of the new affordability rules, you can't get out of it, so you can't actually lower your payment. So it's actually counterintuitive. It's a bit daft, really. So what some lenders do, again, back to the usual thing, speak to your broker. What some lenders do, they have specific products for mortgage prisoners. Not all lenders do this, but some lenders do, which will allow you to sort of overcome those affordability restrictions that were put in place for normal mortgages. So that's what a mortgage prisoner is. Tend to be for people who've had mortgages for a while and maybe had something that was maybe on the credit file or something like that, which meant that they had a higher rate than normal and now they're trapped. Whatever you do, if you are a mortgage prisoner, please do seek professional advice because there are options for you. So yeah, that's what a mortgage prisoner is. Next question, Mr. Caterpillar. I work for the NHS and I understand we have better terms. Yes, to a certain extent. They're called key worker mortgages. Some lenders provide better terms, sort of an enhanced affordability check. So a lot of hospital trusts are in sort of major cities, London, for example. So if you're a nurse or a health worker in those areas, then obtaining a mortgage, especially if you've not got so much deposit, can be quite difficult. Now, there are options, obviously shared ownership and things like that, and different housing schemes. But one of the things that key worker mortgages do, they give lenders give an enhanced affordability to enable you to buy a house, buy your home. So that's one of the benefits. Sometimes some lenders do a particular, maybe introduce a temporary rate to help, but there's a common misconception I find anyway from people when I've dealt with them in the NHS. They have a perception that it's a specific scheme and it's much better rates and what have you. It's not quite the case. It's more about centered around affordability rather than rates, but occasionally some lenders do put in special rates for NHS workers. It's really important you do check your NHS employee site, because sometimes there may be mortgage deals on there or access to brokers on there again, which can form part of your contract, which is is useful. But yeah, there are special terms for NHS workers. Some lenders do them, and they're called key worker mortgages. So that's what that is.